Hey guys and girls, what is going on? Welcome back to a brand new video, another episode of Jurassic Park Season 2. Now today guys, we're going to be adding in the Phorusrhacos, that's the one. So we're going to be adding in that dinosaur today, or prehistoric bird, we'll call it. It's quite simple, that's what we're going to be doing today. It's something very basic, and we're going to work on the Smilodon enclosure, which will be placed, if I just quickly nip around here, which will be placed over there. And then what we're going to do is I've kind of finalised where everything's going to go. We have the Smilodon exhibit here. We're going to have a dodo petting zoo here, and then the safari there, etc., etc. We're going to probably do the Smilodon, then we're going to do the dodo petting zoo, then we'll do the quagga, and then we're going to rebuild and redo the mammoth. If not before that, we will build a Orsinotherum enclosure. So that is something we need to consider sooner rather than later. Now the Phorusrhacos is a type of terror bird. Oh, that one's bigger than that one. I'm assuming that one will be the male then. Yep, male. Come back. Don't run away from me. Female, yeah. The Phorusrhacos, God knows this could be a nightmare to say. As you can see, the male is bigger than the female, which I guess is alright. I'm not really too fussed either way. We obviously have our terror birds in here, which are really good. I think what we're going to do is we're going to open up that middle section now and see if it plays an okay role and if it actually works. If not, I have 3 water buckets here to put in between them to separate them for now. So what we're going to do is we're going to open it up and see how that goes. You just keep running around, don't you? Stop. Stop running, stop running, stop. You're just going to keep running around, aren't you? Fine by me. Are you coming out or are you staying in here? These terror birds are absolutely crazy. All they do is run around. It's really worrying, to be honest. It's quite concerning. But anyway, what we're going to do is, this episode was ideally just placed in Phorusrhacos. That is literally it. That was all we had planned. So what we're going to do now is going to wing the rest of the episode. No, I'm joking. What we're looking to do is make a few plans. Is pretty much plan out a few exhibits, basics. We're not going to use any of the wood we actually use here. This will all be different types of wood. For example, I'm probably going to make this a stone exhibit to match the back wall. But we're going to look for something like this. Something along the lines of this. Quite a basic design. Oh, Jesus. Quite a basic design to work with, if I'm honest. It is. There's no two ways about it. It's quite a basic design. And if we just go from, what we're going to do is, I think I'm going to start it here, actually. Yeah, let's start it here. So whereabouts are we? Let's have a look. If we come straight across here, where are we? We've just finished the row of 4, so on the last block, and then we'll go 3 in. Okay. So what we'll do from here is we'll go and then we'll start and go in a few. I think that's it. I mean, it's good enough for me. But that's pretty much what the design is going to be like. Then from that point, it's probably all going to be converted into obviously into a different block. We've given it this bit of room. One thing we definitely could do as well, I don't have it on me, but we're going to dig this bit out here so we have a nice cave inlet. And then hopefully, just to give it a bit of something around here, we're going to build a pathway into there to where you can see and view the Smilodons / saber-tooth tigers inside the cave. I just thought it would be quite a nice thing to do. Then if we make our way over here, we're going to have a dodo petting zoo. Not actually too sure how I'm going to play this one, to be honest. I'm not too sure. We can either completely fill in this area and just say from literally like this point, bending round to that wall and carry it all around and have it all a whole one dodo area. We can have a whole dodo petting zoo there. Or, because I don't want too many dodos, to be honest, or we just fill in the empty space here. That's what I was thinking. We fill in an empty space with a dodo petting zoo and a bit of foliage. So again, if we're doing that, it's going to be We're going to have a middle mark here. We need to go one more in the end, don't we? Yeah, it's going to be like this with the middle there. We'll go like this actually. Extend these out by 2. And we're going to turn it into almost a little walk-through area. Kind of like an aviary, but not an aviary because we've already got enough aviary formed builds, if you know what I mean. We've already got obviously the temporary, well, with the actual aviary we've got kind of a somewhat built aviary, somewhat not built aviary. We have obviously the 2 sort of glass domes, if you will, for the Phorusrhacos and for what's going to be the Kalenkin, I believe. I think it's a Kalenkin. Something like that anyway. It's definitely a Kalenkin. And then from there, I kind of want to mix things up, to be honest. I want things to be a bit different. So, 1, 2, 3, one too many. Jesus. Right, there we go. Right, how have they done this? How did I do this? This is going 3 by 2 and then carrying on, okay. Yeah, that's fine. 3 by 2, and then across here, carrying on like this. Perfect. So yeah, this is primarily, I say primarily for a reason, how it's going to be. Obviously, meaning there is no promises, but I just have a feeling this is how it will work nicest. And we go, and it links up nicely. So yeah, this is how it's going to look, and it's going to be kind of quite a basic one. You're just going to walk in, you're going to look, there's going to be, I don't know, maybe a dodo section here, dodos all around, nice little mountain builds. I'm going to kind of do a bit of research up on dodos and kind of find out what their natural habitat would look like and kind of replicate that within a small proportion. Now, even having something just small like this fills up a large area and makes things look a lot nicer. Then from there, what we're going to do is I'm going to start probably over the course of the next episode, if not after that, making a safari trackway either here. I think it's probably going to be here mainly, and then we'll have the first pathway going down here, up, round, and eventually peering round about the same place. And then obviously I've all this barriered off. I'm going to leave it as a kind of viewing platform, and then have one safari boat ride here, and then one over there, just because I think it'll look nice. So, to be fair, there isn't too much left to do apart from adding the terror birds and, well, the prehistoric birds and what are Cynotherum, mammoth, and dodo. That's actually it. Maybe the Tylosaur as well, but I might leave that till next episode. Well, till next series to do that build. Because one thing I definitely want to do is, if I'm making this park a lot bigger than what it should be, then I'm going to do more builds along the lines of this, a lot more metal builds, because I love this little build I've done here. And in terms of, I want to space the exhibits out a lot more. Hello, Elasmo. I'm going to call you Elias. I'm going to call you Ellie, because one's a male and one's a female, so one's going to be called Elias and one's Ellie. But that's kind of the thing. I want to be able to expand, if possible, with the park. I don't want to be able to keep it and have to really barricade everything in. So while I'm building, I know that there's plenty of room. I want to be able to build exhibits a bit further away. Elias and Ellie. Elasmo theorems. I think that's how you spell it. Is that how you spell it? Let's go find out. Do I have my Dinopad? I do not. Do I have any? I do not. Right. I'm going to assume that's how it is. If it isn't, obviously I'll correct it and you guys tell me in the comment section, which is always a massive bonus. Now, the reason I look so pale and white is because I got this new camera and I've also just had a shower, so all my texture completely goes off my face. So yeah, I've got a new camera. It's a Logitech HD. No, it's Logitech C920, which is HD 1080p, which is meant to be good. It doesn't look too good mainly because of how I've got a massive light on here. My light there is not brilliant, so I need to get new lighting set up, and also I think I'm going to move this over the course of the next couple episodes. So probably a week to 2 weeks I'm going to move it in front of my window so I have a bit more space. So that should be good. In terms of a clothing range, that's coming quite soon. I'm looking to hopefully make some progress on that. I'm going to tell you guys all about it in a massive video. But there will be also a big video coming out soon related to Minecraft dinosaurs and stuff like that. That will predominantly come out rather soon. Hopefully. I'm hoping over the next couple of days it will come out. Probably in place of, I don't know actually, maybe Friday it'll come out. Something along the lines of that, Thursday, Friday. I'll let you guys know near the time when I've done it and it's ready just to go up. I'll let you know the dates. So yeah, that is borderline everything we're going to plan on. So once we've obviously done these, one thing I do want to do is add in a bit of foliage. So I want to add in a little bit of foliage just here. This is how everything's just going to be planned out. This is just a big planning session. We're going to add in bits of foliage because there's nothing wrong with it. We need it to spruce up the park. Am I even? Is this? Oh, if I was using spruce, that would have been a cracking pun. I really wish I was using spruce wood there. I really let myself down on that one. But yeah, we're just gonna do it just because it makes the park look nicer. It makes everything look prettier, and it does. It just makes everything look a lot nicer, to put things bluntly. Then we're gonna that's a bit too close. So what we do is wait, no, you should be okay there, and you in line with that one. Okay, what we'll do is we'll get rid of these two here, and then we've got them in line with each other. Ah, I need you. Why can't I fall down? Thank you. Oh dear. Whenever you want to fall down somewhere, it doesn't let you. Whenever you don't want to, it's anything but that. It's anything, you just go down there, don't you? Whether you like it or not. So yeah, what we're going to do here though especially is we are going to build up a bit of an entrance, or just a large billboarded sign or something like that, just to kind of show that this is prehistoric birds / elasmotherium area. So that's what I'm going to call it. We're going to call it prehistoric birds / mammals. It's going to go across here in big bold letters with a nice little running water system here with a few fishies swimming around, preferably alligator gar, but we're just going to see how that goes. Now I do think we can turn this into a really nice area when it's done, especially the reason why I haven't uploaded recently is because I've had no real motivation on what to do with this area. Now obviously I can go back and work on other builds and record that for an episode, but I don't think you guys want to see that. Obviously if you do, let me know. But I don't think you guys want to particularly see that as much going back to the previous things. I think you guys just want to get updated on that. Like, that's just my personal preference, but if you guys do think differently, then be sure to let me know. But yeah, that is kind of, you know, what I've been looking to do. I've kind of been looking for a motivation, and just even blabbing on like this has given me motivation and ideas on what to build. So it is a good idea, it really is. So once we get to this stage, when I do feel like this, there will be times where I won't upload for a few days, but it's not because, you know, I don't want to upload or stuff like that. It's purely because I don't have the motivation to, or I don't have something to inspire me to. And in that case, and when those things happen, it's best for me to kind of not upload for a couple of days to keep the quality of content rather high, than to just stop uploading and for it to drop drastically. Anyway, that's how I feel. I could just upload random things. I could just upload talk videos. I'm looking to do a podcast soon. I think we've got a few people lined up. That will hopefully be happening soon if I can figure out how to record using Fraps and pick up the audio for Skype on there. So if any of you guys know, add me on Skype, let me know. Let's try it out, see if it works. But yeah, I've definitely got a few ideas of how to sort it out, and definitely got a few questions lined up for people. So, you know, we're going to have the generic questions within these podcasts. We're going to have the what made you do this, why are you like this, or stuff like that. What's your date of birth? We're going to have questions like that. We're also going to have a lot more intriguing questions, like maybe more personal questions, maybe more, you know, maybe questions that relate to certain things. there's certain topics that maybe you guys aren't as aware about, or I'll bring up topics that, you know, might intrigue people. I don't know. It's really just all in the works at the minute, and I'm very close to doing it. Very, very close to fixing it all and it being ready. So yeah. Apart from that, guys, that is borderline everything for today. Now, as you can tell, these videos are quite short. I am looking to extend them out now to around 40 minutes starting next episode. So next episode, what we're going to do is we're going to work on the Smilodon exhibit. Now, the Phorusrhacos is added in. We're going to work on the Smilodon exhibit, and we're going to work on the foliage and get all that done. So hopefully that should take us up to around 30-40 minute mark. Then next episode, if there's any foliage that needs finishing or any work that needs finishing with the Smilodon exhibit, we'll get that done. We will also preferably get the Dodo exhibit done. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to build all this on camera. I'm going to build the entire Dodo exhibit on camera, at least the interior. At least the interior, if not the exterior as well. Get the Dodos added in, and then I'm going to start and work on the safari area. So yeah. Now, I still need to know, what should I add in here? I could turn this into the Arsenitherium exhibit if I need to. I think it could be a good idea, but I'll leave that all down to you guys. Just let me know what needs doing, and I'll do my best. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. Drop a like on the video if you did. Subscribe for more content if you haven't already. You guys are the reason I keep doing this, so smash the thumbs up. It keeps me motivated, it gives me ideas, and it helps me through. Let me know in the comment section different things I can build. Simple as that. Apart from that, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.